Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a glam evening look with a beautiful ombre cut crease. So we're going to start off by priming the lid with the Instant Age Rewind Concealer and then setting the concealer with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder in the shade Translucent. So going into the crease, I'm taking the shade Tongue Pop from the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. To build up that color a little bit more, I'm taking the shade Kumquat from the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette and putting that into the crease. And next, to deepen the crease a little bit more, I'm taking the shade Stroke, also from the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. So going back over to the Blood Sugar palette, I'm taking the shade Extraction and blending that into the crease. Next, taking the shade Coma, we're going to pack that onto the inner corner and slightly bring it up into the crease. Now, taking the Instant Age Rewind Concealer again, we're going to start doing the cut crease. So with my finger, I dipped into the shade Donor from the Blood Sugar palette and packed it onto the lid. And then I went back into the shade Extraction to soften the edge a little bit. Towards the inner corner, I'm taking the shade Coin from the Jaclyn Armed and Gorgeous palette to lighten up the gold and start the ombre effect. Next, I'm taking the shade Lolli from the Jaclyn Ring the Alarm palette and starting to put that over the gold tone. So here, I picked up the shade Bomb Ass, also from the Ring the Alarm palette, to build up that ombre effect even more. And now going back into the Blood Sugar palette, we're taking the shade Extraction and packing that onto the corner of the eye. So I'm just going back in with Bomb Ass from the Ring the Alarm palette to blend and make the ombre transition seamless. On the inner corner, I took the shade Guilt Trip from the Jaclyn Armed and Gorgeous palette to brighten up the gold a tad bit more. And here I decided to go back into Extraction from the Blood Sugar palette to define the crease a little bit more. So taking VIP from the Armed and Gorgeous palette, we're going up to the brow bone for a nice highlight, and then also taking it down to the inner corner for a highlight there too. Quickly jumping back over to the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, I dipped into the shade Mystic to deepen the outer corner here. So wrapping up the look, I put on a little bit of liquid liner. And then I'm also just taking the shade Coin from the Armed and Gorgeous palette and putting that onto the lower lash line. And then just popped on some Kiss Magnetic Lashes. And that, guys, is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And please remember to like this video and subscribe.